Libra, Spirit is telling me you have a strong backbone. And when I asked, what is this backbone made out of? Where does this backbone come from for Libra? I heard fate. And I clarified, faith? Is their backbone faith? And Spirit said, no, fate. The fate of Libra is their backbone. So I feel like Spirit is saying that you are very connected to a certain destined path that you're on or that you're aware of. There's something about your fate that is secured or that is known to you. And this gives you a certain air of confidence. It's your backbone. When you feel like life is confusing or you feel lost on your path, know that you can stand up straight, sit tall, and lean back on your fate. Okay, so I'm not sure what to make of that or what to say about that, but there's something here, maybe you already know about your fate that is destined, that is supporting you. You're on the right path or you're about to find it if you feel like you're not. There's something here that you're designed to do, that you're meant to do, and it's supporting you. And you should feel that support is what I'm getting from Spirit. Like, really feel it, your spine. And then I got spineless. There's somebody around you, or maybe in general, people in the past, in the present, perhaps in the future, who feel a little spineless to you. And so coming off the heels of that message of your backbone is your fate, I feel like Spirit is saying those spineless, I want to say souls, but that sounds really harsh. Those spineless people are perhaps people who are not aware of their path or of their mission or what they're called to do. They feel as though they have ruined something in their own karmic destiny. And I'm not sure if you are thinking that's interesting. Okay, so hold on. I'm listening to this, and I don't know if you know, but YouTube tends to pop up like random comments, like it changes it when you're watching something. And the comment I just got here from this video is, "We're not okay, ... This is a video from 2 years ago. 14,000 likes. So this might be a number for you. Numbers came through as something really strong, but that just popped up on the screen. We're not okay with the letter E. I feel like that's a message for someone about these spineless folks or these spineless people, these spineless souls that you've encountered. And I'm just noticing now that I misspelled spineless and I actually put spinless. I'm going to correct that now. E. Yeah, E was the missing was the missing letter. Okay, so something about E could be important. Maybe you'll meet someone with the letter E, or you know someone whose name begins with the letter E. Okay, let's slow it down a little bit. There's some kind of missing information that these people don't have, or that you don't have about them. Spineless. These are people or a person who can't spin things in their favor, perhaps. They can't see from different directions. Okay, I wasn't expecting all that to come out. Let me tell you about these other messages and the oracle card I got for you, and then we'll pull out some more cards and get further into the message and see what this is all about for you. So the first thing I got was, what you know is that inside every door there is a foe. And I feel like Spirit is saying there are so many doorways that have opened for you already in this lifetime and that continue to open. But your experience has been that when you open this door, inside of the space in which this door leads to, there is somebody who has been a foe to you, somebody who has caused you a little bit of trouble or disruption, somebody who seems to be against you. And this could just be an energy you feel. It doesn't have to be an actual person. I feel like in some situations, it's definitely a person. You open a new door, you're like, wow, I'm excited to go this route, to do this thing, to meet this person, whatever. And you open this door, you step in, and suddenly there's a foe in the mix. And I feel like this is a metaphor letting you know that inside every opportunity that comes your way, there's a part of you, and I underlined inside because it seems like a strange word to use there, but inside every opportunity, there's a part of you that doubts the opportunity is for you, or you doubt yourself and your capabilities to succeed with this opportunity. And that doubt that you have within you, whether it's just a little glimmer of doubt, a passing thought, or whether it's like a big doubt and fear, manifests itself in the form of another person who becomes your kind of foe, your mirror to the fear that you hold inside. Then I heard fee fi fo fum, which comes from Jack and the Beanstalk. And I think it was about 2 years ago now. 2 years ago, or maybe a year ago, I'm not sure. I channeled a lot about Jack and the Beanstalk, and I posted it on my Instagram and the whole thing. And what I'm getting from that in your reading is that you're looking for salvation from the mundane world. Okay? Stuff can be boring at times. Things are mundane, and you know how to create balance in a mundane world by bringing in something that is exciting, new, fresh. Some of you are learning a new language. Then I heard the numbers 3143. This seems like a code of some sort. A red balloon, and then find the well within and let yourself go down. And what I got from that is that you have a lot of depth inside of you. And your best creative projects, your most fulfilling creative projects, your deepest relationships, the things that give you solace and salvation are the things that you pull out of you from a depth of emotion. You have to go deep with things in order to feel fulfilled, I think is the message. Even in your relationships, surface level shit does not fulfill you. And it's funny because one of the stereotypes of Libra is that Libra can be very surface and fake and all of that stuff. I'm a Libra rising, so I understand the stereotype and how it feels to hear such stereotype. Because actually what's happening is we meet somebody and we don't feel that depth. We don't feel like we can engage with them on a deep intellectual, emotional, energetic level, so we keep it surface. Because why bother? Why bother connecting at that level when that person is not ready to go there, can't go there, or is maybe even dangerous in some sense? So those who perceive you as surface level, they just don't understand that that's a little bit of a boundary that you've put up to protect yourself. Okay? Because you are deep, but only with the right ones. And maybe in the past, you made some miscalculations on who to be deep with, but you've learned since then. Then the last thing I heard is that there are number patterns coming in like rays of oh my goodness, number patterns coming in like rays of light. So I feel, Libra, that you are seeing a lot of numbers, or there's something about number frequencies, gematria, angel numbers maybe. They're coming in with information for you and guidance. Okay, so the overall energy for your reading is the crossing, the initiation. This card obviously speaks about initiation into a higher realm of consciousness. You've come a long way and you're about to go through this light portal into another realm. But what this card also says to me is that not everything is always what it seems, and what you see isn't always what is said. Interesting. The book for this card has an entirely different description of what this card is. It's almost like the book was written describing a card that isn't in the deck. Like when the author talks about this, they describe it as like some place underwater and there's a boat, and you look at this card and you're like, huh? That's not what I'm seeing here. So something that you're seeing is not actually what's being said, maybe behind closed doors. You take that message wherever it makes sense for you, and if it doesn't make sense for you, just don't take the message. I also feel like I just have to acknowledge this because it's kind of bothering me. I feel like there's an energy here around you in your field that doesn't really want me to talk to you. I feel like someone's trying to block communication, and connection between you and your higher self, or between you and somebody else. Well, we're not going to let that happen, but I just want to acknowledge that, because you might notice that I'm like pausing and there's like a weirdness in my face. It's because I suddenly get like this block, like this energy comes in. It's like, expand and escape. Okay, let's go in further and see what else we get for you, Libra. I want to see the energies supporting you. Fear. I don't feel like this is actually the energy supporting you. Hold on one second. Give me one more, Spirit. I mean, it's good if it is, because that means you've mastered your fears. You've accomplished something when it comes to your fear. But I don't feel like this is that other energy I'm picking up on. Root. Yeah, I feel like there's some energy in your field, Libra, that is trying to cause self-doubt with this mind. And right away, I feel like holding my third eye. It's almost like somebody doesn't want you to trust what it is that you're saying. Weird. Spineless. Okay, I'm going to keep going. We'll see how those other messages tie in. But let me get all your cards out so I can get an overview of the energy before I start interpreting the energy. For Libra, Spirit. I just shuffled the cards 3-1-4-3. Like I shuffled it that amount of time. What's going on, Spirit? It's strange. Five of Swords. I feel like there's someone here who shouldn't be here. I just have to say it. Maybe in your space, or maybe watching this reading. I don't know. They're obviously taking interest in you, Libra. Okay, I want to get some clarity on this energy that I'm picking up on. It doesn't have to be a person. It could be an entity, like someone who brings doubt into your new opportunities. Yeah, we have this energy here, Four of Cups, Queen of Cups, Eight of Cups. This is like, well, I can't really do it. Maybe this isn't for me. Maybe what I'm saying isn't right. It's a lot of self-doubt here, self-questioning about your fate, about your path. And it's like this energy presents itself to incite some kind of fear at your root chakra, which is your sense of identity, security, groundedness, sense of self, your core. It's like somebody incites some fear, getting you to unground yourself or feel out of sorts in some way. Or this could be an aspect of yourself that pops up. We're not okay. Yeah. Now something that popped up, if you're reading this, it's coming. Be patient. Don't worry about it. Relax and let go. All the expectations. Have trust. The universe always has your back. Okay, so I feel like I gotta shut this down so I don't get more distractions, but I feel like that's a message there for you, Libra. It's like Spirit's telling you everything's gonna be okay. We got your back. Things are moving forward. But then there's that other energy, that E energy, we'll call it, that says we're not okay. There's fear. We're not doing something correctly. Maybe we should just give up and walk away and save ourselves from embarrassment, save ourselves from disappointment, save ourselves from getting into some kind of situation with someone where they're playing games with us. Okay, so the energy that is challenging you and that you should kind of step away from if you can, if this energy comes into your life, put up a boundary and say no thank you to it. We have chaos, wound, and home. What you know is that inside every door there is a foe. Yeah, this feels like somebody trying to get into your space, into your home, metaphorically or actually, and bring all their wounds with them. And when they do that, it causes a lot of chaos. I also feel like someone's trying to move into your home. Maybe this is literal. I don't know. And I want to say to you, Libra, like they're trying to move into your home and you're actually moving like somewhere else through another portal. The Fool, new opportunities. Okay, Five of Swords for your overall energy. Tell me more about this for Libra. I feel like something is going on, something is up. Ace of Cups. It's like I feel this heavy. There's a resistance. And I get it. I kind of understand it because there's an exciting opportunity and you don't want to let your fear get in the way. You know you can do this. It's a big initiation. There's abundance on the other side. But at the same time, there's this other entity, energy, person who is trying to almost ruin it for you. And I feel like your energy is like, well, maybe I just won't proceed at all. That way it can't be ruined. There is also an opportunity that has been presented to you, or it will be, that you don't believe is actually an opportunity after all. I feel like you're a little bit skeptical of this. I'm going to pull some charms. This reading has me really... What the hell? Libra. And we have Believe. Did I say Believe? Yeah, it is Believe. But then it flipped over and it said Always. Always E. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this reading has me really like feeling... weird is the vibe. It's like I just don't know. We have an angel, a bird in a cage, and a key that says love. Okay, so the way out of this energy, this confusion, or this feeling like back and forth, or this awareness of somebody who's trying to make you a non-believer, or somebody who's trying to make you lose faith in your fate, maybe to change your fate in some way. Somebody who is threatened by your backbone, someone who's spineless and, you know, maybe envies your backbone and would like to somehow get in there and grow one with you. I don't know. The answer to all of this is to approach any opportunity and situation with love for yourself. Like, ask yourself, does this opportunity enhance my sense of well-being? Does it help me grow? And the answer could be yes, but it's difficult, and that's okay. Even if it's difficult, as long as there's growth around the corner and that it affirms your sense of self-love. Like, this is what I actually love to do. I would love to do this. I would love to do that. You know, and an opportunity opens and presents itself to you. If it is in resonance with what you love, then for sure it is something that you were meant to go towards. And believe that because you love this thing, or maybe it's a person, I don't know, and because you love yourself, that it will work out for you. I also feel like the frequency of love repels this other energy or entity of self-doubt, or somebody placing doubt on you, somebody kind of wiggling their way into your space. It's the energy of love that counteracts any kind of fear that they incite, or maybe it's just confusion that they bring in, or disappointment. Approach it with love. Love for yourself first. What actions do I need to take to honor myself in this situation? What would someone who loves themselves do in this situation? Ask yourself that. And then extend your love to somebody else. What would someone who loves this person do? But first ask yourself, you know, what would I do? Because I love myself. Yeah, I feel like somebody's getting you to feel like you're not yourself almost. What you don't see coming, Temperance. Tell me more about this. Three of Wands. The Lovers. This door that you've opened, and maybe you feel like there's a foe inside of it. You've manifested this door, foe or not. You know, it's your beanstalk. It's your gateway. It's your path. It's your initiation. You focused intently on something, whether it was conscious or subconscious, and now the path is broadening for you to go down into this well, within, and to find what deeply resonates within you. So there's something about this opportunity that resonates with you on a deep level. And what you don't see coming is that this is perfect. This opportunity, Ace of Wands, it's perfect. It's just what you need. It's the spark of light. Number patterns coming in like rays of light. It's the spark of light that you've been looking for. Tell me more about what is the actual opportunity. I'm hearing it's to redeem yourself on some level. 10 of Swords, Strength, and the Chariot. There's something here that maybe you gave up on, or you felt like you weren't good enough anymore, or you let something go because, that's a thing in the past, that's something I used to do, or that's something I used to want, but now it comes back around. And you're much stronger this cycle. You're able to encounter any kind of fears and difficulties with ease. This is your fate. This is why it's come back around. So it could be an old hobby of yours, an old project, an old talent that you kind of gave up on, an old career path. Maybe it's even the concept of love for some of you. Some of you might be thinking about having children, and then that waned and now it's coming back. There's something that you gave up on that's coming back around. And you're going to go forward with this, and it's meant to be in your life. It's your destiny, it's your fate, it's your backbone, it's part of your backbone. And then there's another entity, like trying to stop it or create confusion within you. Your opportunity is the Six of Wands to accept the opportunity and to go forward with a sense of, I've already accomplished and achieved this thing. So if you're starting a new job, go in with the mindset that I've already proven myself. I've already gotten the promotion. I'm already working my way up the rung. My business is already successful. I don't need to struggle and try to prove myself in any way. I've already proven myself to myself, and this is just a cherry on top, this opportunity. Try to have that mindset, because it will ease any fears of like, I'm not good enough, or did I make the wrong decision? Whatever opportunity this is for you, to reinvigorate something in your life, know that you have already had success in this area, and that this is really just a cherry on top. Even if this is love, it's like a new love comes back around. Know that you have succeeded and you've been victorious in loving yourself, and so that this relationship is just a bonus on top of that. Does that make sense? Judgment for the challenge. What is this? No one can decide what makes you happy other than yourself. Don't let somebody else's judgments and criticisms of you influence how much you enjoy something. If I listen to every criticism and negative comment on this channel, or in other areas of my life even, and I let that, really get to me and destroy my joy, I wouldn't be able to do what I do. So don't let somebody's negative projections towards you reduce your sense of joy for what you're doing, for this new opportunity. Someone might not like the way you do something, or someone may not approve of something you're doing, or they don't believe that you should have what you have, or whatever it is. That's about them. It's not about you. Maintain your joy. Keep having fun with it. The Magician. Keep manifesting. Keep going. It's not the end of the world if someone suddenly has a problem with you, or somebody has something to say. It's not the end of the world. It doesn't even have to be part of your world, because judgment is an energy here that feels judgy, quite literally. And your guidance is the 10 of Pentacles. This is you looking at this judging energy right in the face and saying, I'm already successful, 10 of Pentacles. I'm already grounded. I already know what's going on. I already know my fate. I have a backbone, 10 of Pentacles. And I was getting something about Words will never break me. It feels like somebody maybe is really critical of you, or maybe these are your own thoughts about yourself. What's going to manifest in the next 3 months for you, Libra, and then I'm going to pull out another oracle card to close this reading out, but I will do an extended. In the extended, we go a layer deeper into this message and see what else wants to come through. I am curious with this other energy. The link for that is in the description box below, but if you can't come to that or you don't want to for whatever reason, then trust yourself that you received all that you needed to hear, right now. So in the next 3 months, what's going to manifest is 6 of Cups. This is that part of you that gave up on something that you really loved, that really brought you joy. Maybe it's playing music. Maybe it's being a BMX biker. Is that what they call it? BMXer? Like doing tricks on a bicycle. Maybe it's being a tarot reader. Maybe it's photography. Maybe it's writing. Maybe it's being an entrepreneur. Whatever it is for you. Coding. I don't know. Whatever you were good at and brought you joy, but you gave up on because life got in the way, or other people brought you down, or you told yourself that this isn't a real thing that you should actually be doing. An opportunity is coming back around for you to reinvigorate this in your life. It's part of your initiation. Okay, Libra. Let's pull a last oracle card for you. Let's see what we get. Where did those cards go now? Closing message for Libra, Spirit. Closing message for Libra. What does Libra need to hear? Closing door, completion. What you know is that inside every door there is a foe. So maybe you're closing the door on these spaces where you know that there is someone against you. You're closing the door on that energy. You open the door. Oh, there's a foe. Might as well just close that. Without giving up on the opportunity itself. Endings, completion, your greater calling. When the closing door shows up, it's a call to recognize an ending, to terminate a relationship, job, task, or situation that has been dragging on for far too long. Unlock the cage you have been trapped in and shut the door behind you. This is not the time to worry about what others might think or feel. Exactly. Instead, break with the routine, consider what you think and how you feel, and be true to your heart's calling. It's time to walk out the door. If you do not see a door but only a solid wall in front of you, ask for assistance. Muster the courage to say no more. Remember as well that no one else needs to be wrong in order for you to do what you've known you needed to do for a long time. If the door to a project or relationship has been closed to you, stop knocking on it. You have already tried that and no one answered, at least not in the way you would have liked. Take this as a gift, difficult and painful as it might be, move on. Every door that shuts is an invitation to find another way, another path to your destination. Better to recognize this earlier rather than later. How many of us leave a relationship or job after years we knew it was time to move on? Stop wallowing in the pain and lingering on the reasons why things did not work. It is keeping you from your greater calling. Bow deeply before that closed door. Give thanks to the lesson and set yourself free. Libra, I feel like it's not so much you knocking on a door that didn't open. I feel like this other energy, entity, which could be a part of yourself or someone else, is knocking on your door. The energy of fear, the energy of confusion, the energy of chaos, bringing in doubt into your life or redirecting your focus to somewhere where it doesn't serve you. I feel like you are not opening the door to their knock. You are closing the door, or maybe it was open and now you're shutting it. And on the other side of this closed door, you're grounded, you're safe, you're inspired, you're strong and courageous, and you're ready to accept a path that was always there for you. All right, Libra, that's what I have for you. I hope that helped. I love you so much. I'll see you next time.